Thank you. Give me First Timothy chapter 2, 1 to 4. First Timothy 2, 1 to 4.
I exhort therefore that first of all, supplications, prayers, intercessions, and giving of thanks be made for all men.
Number 2,
for kings.
The word kings there means heads of states and presidents, irrespective of what political party you belong to. One of the things that is so sad when you ask people to pray for governments, for kings, for presidents, and for those in authority, which I've been doing for the last 50 years, irrespective of what political party comes and go, whether they like me or they don't like me. It is a command and a mandatory. And I'll tell you why I've been doing this for 50 years now. There are certain benefits that comes with praying for those in authority. And the nation that don't do this will forfeit these benefits. Read on and see what the benefits are.
And pray for every political leader and representative, so that we'll be able to live tranquil.
We'll do what?
We'll be able to live tranquil, undisturbed lives as we worship the awe-inspiring God with pure hearts.
These are benefits, and I think you should look at it from other translation too. There are specific benefits for praying for those in authority. We can look at this and look at it also from the NIV and all that quickly.
That we may lead a quiet and peaceable lives in all godliness and holiness.
Quietness, tranquility, that the waters of our nation will be still. He leads me beside the still waters. Then it talks about peace. Then it talks about honesty, transparency. These are products or benefits of praying for those in authority. And the dangers are when we don't pray for those in authority, and those benefits to me is so important and critical than even praying for them. But God said, if you pray for those in authority, whether you like them or hate them, these are benefits that I guarantee it for a country. And nations and churches that don't follow these instructions, you are arrogant, you are proud, you are living in the darkness, and you will forfeit a state of peace, honesty, and the waters of your country will never be still. And I've watched it over the decades. I've been to countries and I tell them, and I gather the pastors and I say, pray for your leaders. And it's like the church is divided by political parties. And I said, I don't care where you stand, where you belong. It is mandatory to pray for those in authority because of the benefits of praying for them. Look at Jeremiah 29:7.
And seek the peace of the city, whither I've caused you to be carried away captives, and pray unto the Lord for it. For in the peace thereof shall ye have peace.
Let me tell you something. You will never have peace unless there is peace in this country. So all of you, from men of God to bishops and apostles and prophets, I don't care how successful you are, all you business people who think you are so sophisticated, you have issues with this government, with that party, with this government, with that party, so you don't pray for those in authority, you are missing it. I'm telling you. When this president in power here declares a state of emergency and curfew, whether you like it or not, you can't go to church, you can't go to work, your children won't go to school. You don't understand the kind of power when we talk about governments, the kind of power they wield. And when Paul said pray for those in authority, if you knew who was the empire of Rome in those days, it will amaze you. It was a man and an empire who threw Christians into the dens of lions, and the lions ate them alive. You have no idea. So this attitude some of you have, whenever I say let's pray for those in authority, let's pray for Mr. President, let's pray for then you have all kinds of attitude. But when I say let's pray for yourself and your family, you charge like a Concorde that is ready to take off to New York City from Kotoka International Airport. It's foolishness and it's ignorance. If the president declare wars today against another nation, whether you like it or not, we are at war. You have no understanding. And I think it has to do with this Western democracy, that we really don't understand the Western democracy when it comes to our culture. We don't get it, because it's become some kind of freedom of insult, argument, and fighting one another and division. We don't get this whole democracy thing. So we are not benefiting from it. It's rather destroying us and killing us. I want you to understand something. The Bible said, if my people which are called by my name will do what? Humble themselves. So you know why we are not praying? Is because of pride and the lack of humility. It's pride. Pride is the reason why we are not praying for those in authority. Pride, misunderstanding, and ignorance. He said, if we shall humble ourselves and do what? Pray. And seek my face and turn from our wicked ways. Then will I what? Hear from heaven, and I will what? Forgive their sins, and I will what? Heal the land. The healing of the land is in the prayers of the people of God. It's not in parliament. It's in the prayers of God's people. And until we humble ourselves and live prayer according to God, when you know that side of God, you will reverence him. When you know that side of God, you will fear him. I was talking to a preacher the other day, and he said to me, he said, Papa, I don't submit to anybody. I'm very blessed. I'm very gifted. How do I stay straight and not stumble? And he said, I don't have anyone that holds me accountable. And I said, well, I have somebody for the past 50 years, Bishop Nyaku, that I submit to as my pastor. Have a lot of respect for him, even though I'm the Archbishop. But I said, what you really need, apart from somebody holding you responsible, is the fear of God. Because when you have the fear of God with you, there are some things you will never do. There are some lines you will never cross. There are some compromises you will never do when you have the fear of God. And that is what is lacking in this generation. This generation don't fear God. And I have certain preachings I want to preach and talk about. Number one, the fear of God. Number two, can God trust you? You that is always wanting God to do things for you, and you want to break too heavy. Can God trust you with money, with power, with influence, with leadership? Can he trust you with the lives of others? Can God trust you? Are you trustworthy? How trustworthy are you? Number three, how much do you love God? Something is missing with this generation, and I think we have to revisit some of these foundational truths.